Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you how to fix a noisy headphone jack. This is an easy solution for a scratchy headphone sound, and I'll be going over the steps in this easy and very simple and straightforward tutorial. So if your headphones are making a scratchy sound, this is the video for you. Sometimes if you turn your headphone cord or wire within the headphone jack, you're gonna hear a scratchy sound, and that's usually because the contact that the headphone wire is making with the headphone port is not good. So the first thing you want to do is just try and clear out any dust in there. Okay, so I always like to just either use compressed air in a can or just blow on the headphone jack. Just try and get any dust out of there. Give it a really good amount of air, just to try and get out any dust. And if you have a can of compressed air that is usually used to clean electronics and keyboards and stuff like that, you can use that as well. But the next thing that you want to do, if that doesn't fix the problem, or if it doesn't fix it fully, because that might help it out, but if it doesn't fix it fully, the next thing that you want to do is actually clean it using a solution. Now, there are specific electronic cleaning solutions that you can get, and I recommend that if you have the means to get those, go ahead, or if you happen to have some lying around, then you can go ahead and use it. But what I like to use, and it works really well, is just isopropyl alcohol, otherwise known as rubbing alcohol. Okay, what I like to do is get a Q-tip, and you'll notice that with a Q-tip, it probably won't fit in the headphone jack as is. Okay, so you want to remove some of the cotton from the Q-tip, just like that. Okay, and you want to make it smaller. If you make it nice and small, it can probably fit inside of the headphone jack nicely. Okay, just like that. So get the Q-tip to be nice and small, and just use your finger to sort of pull off any excess, so that you have no excess hanging out. And what you want to do is get your isopropyl alcohol, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to dip the Q-tip in it. That's it. So as you can see right here, and I dipped the Q-tip. I'm trying to bring it on camera. I dipped the Q-tip, and I'm just wringing out the Q-tip so it's not really wet. So as you can see right here, okay, I'm just going to put the lid back on that container right here off of the camera. If you see right here, I've just soaked it in the isopropyl alcohol, and I've sort of wrung it out, so there's not a lot on there. And all that we need to do at this point is take our Q-tip with the rubbing alcohol and just place it inside of the headphone jack, and try not to get, you don't want it to put too much in there, right? So you really want to wring it out, okay? And just go ahead and place it in there and just give it a little spin and pull it out just a couple times. And what's happening is we are actually cleaning the inside of the headphone jack, which is potentially one of the reasons why that sound is happening, okay? It's a very likely reason why it's happening. Once you've done that a few times, you don't want to plug your headphones back in yet. You want to go ahead and you want to let it dry. And if you want, you can even just use this Q-tip and you can rub the actual headphone jack with it. So the actual part that plugs into here, okay, the actual headphone cord, the headphone wire part, the metal part on the headphone wire that plugs into here, you want to just go ahead and rub that with the same Q-tip, and that just will clean it up. And then you want to let this dry. So you can either let it dry and just leave it to dry for a while until it's completely dry, or you can blow inside of it. And if you blow inside of it, it's going to speed up the process for drying. Once it is completely dry, you want to wait until it is completely dry, both the opening for the headphone, both the headphone jack right here and the actual metal part of the headphone wire that plugs into here. Once those are completely dry, you can plug it back in and try it out, and hopefully at that point it will not produce that scratchy sound. This is a most likely scenario that will most likely work. It's not a guarantee, but if you try it out, it should work. Okay, between blowing the dust out of there and using the isopropyl alcohol to clean it, or your electrical cleaning solution that you might purchase separately, like I said, very useful to have, it should fix the problem. That's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.